So, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber Kelly, and today I will be doing just a slightly different type of video. I am working on my plans for tomorrow. Now, we know the coronavirus is somewhere lurking in the world, so everybody's plans are pretty much screwed. Um, so I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about my lovely subscribers. I'm going to talk about how I overdid it, how I almost ended up in the hospital, and almost had a slight setback, the migraines, all of it, how I'm dealing with basically homeschooling 4 different people, ages 14, 13, 8, and 9. Today was rough. So yeah, so we're going to talk about all of that. If that is something that you would like to see and hear, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you all are following me on my Facebook page, because I will start doing lives on my Facebook page, which is called Thrifty Crafty Queen. Yes. And also make sure you're following me on Instagram. I don't go live on Instagram enough. I do it every now and then. So if you're not following me on any of those social media platforms, please do follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Yeah, so let's get into this video. Okay, so it is March the 16th, and it is about almost 11 o'clock at night. My kids are asleep, so with them being home, well, first of all, we all know that the coronavirus is here. They have shut my kids' school down until the 30th of March, but I am also hearing that, because I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee, I was born there, their school is out until the 6th of April. Our school was not out until I heard about Memphis. It was like deja vu. It was like once I heard about Memphis schools was out, literally the next day they were saying Oak Park District schools are out. So my kids will be out. We have officially started homeschooling today, and I have homeschooled my 2 little ones before. They were easy. It wasn't, but this time is different. It's because I have 4 different boards. Like I said, they're all different age range, and you got a high school, you got a middle school, you got 2 elementaries. One is autistic and has his own set of issues, and then you got another one over here. He's not autistic, but he has his issues as well. So me trying to balance that out, and then trying to keep the other 2 focused and doing what they're supposed to do, it was just like, oh my God. So like I said, they're out until the 30th, so I did that. What else did I do? Yeah, my phone has been blowing up literally with emails, because you have to check in, and there's all these different certain things that you have to do as far as like with the schools. I will say this, I am so blessed. My kids, well, Miles, the one that is autistic, his principal, because like I said, my son Miles is like the cool kid in school. He's in the 4th grade. So he actually emailed me, he called me to check on, to see how Miles was doing, and I was just like, he's okay, he's fine. And it was just so happening that the Oak Park School District because the kids are not in school, you were able to pick up a lunch. Well, because today is Monday, um, Friday, I think that's when I did that. Or it was either Tuesday. No, it was Friday. Friday, I walked to 4 different schools. Um, the schools, one of the schools is like right down the street. It takes me like 1 minute to get there. Um, the other schools, when I tell you, I walked. Uh, I literally walked. I would not, and this is where I got in trouble. Everybody was mad at me, and I was mad at my own self too. Um, it was the fact that I walked to each school. I went upstairs. I talked to everybody's teacher. We had to go get paperwork, as far as them bringing work home and all this different type of stuff. But I did not realize that I was actually hurting my body really bad. Coming back, I could hardly walk. Um, yeah, I could hardly walk. Um, there were, like I said, there were a couple people that was really mad at me. And like I said, I was mad at myself. I know I shouldn't have did it. I didn't call anybody to ask them could they take me to each one of my kids' school because I thought and I felt like I could do it, but actually I was not supposed to do that. I even reached out to my doctor. He was not happy with me at all. Um, he told me I didn't have to go to the hospital, but he told me after, because that happened Friday. He told me if I was still feeling bad by Sunday, then I need to go to the hospital. Um, I was feeling a little bit better. I wasn't feeling as bad, like I needed to go to the hospital, but I pretty much slept all weekend. And it just so happened that happened Friday. Saturday was my planner meetup. They actually closed the library down. They closed the rest of the libraries down. So the libraries are closed until the 30th too. So the the planner meetup was canceled. I was so freaking mad because I was ready to make my let's pack my planner bag, my planner roller bag video. I couldn't do that. Um, I was just like really, hold on, yeah. I was like really like, why? 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 Sorry about that. But like I said, I was not supposed to do it. People were mad at me. Like I said, I spent the weekend resting. The library was closed Saturday. I called back again today. The library is still closed because of the coronavirus. Um, Luckily, we have enough food here. Luckily, I have enough to do. Um, Here's where it kind of turns. The kids, let me see. Okay. Okay. The kids are getting antsy, and this is just day one. Like, bro, you got to last until March 30th. Like, what are you doing? So they are getting really antsy. I'm definitely trying to find different ways to entertain them. As far as me playing with them, normally they could go handle themselves. My kids are used to being outdoors, moving around. They're not used to being confined. But because we can't afford for anybody in this house to get sick, and I'm not trying to have anybody in this house be sick, um, I just, so, like I said, I'm definitely trying to find different things to do in the house. Um, we have movies here. Um, yeah, so like I said, we've been doing that. Like I said, a lot has happened over the weekend. Um, but today, the principal did, like I said, the schools, they, what it is that you can come to, they have two locations. You can come between 9 and I think 1. 9 and 1. Between 9 and 1. To pick up lunch. Or is it lunch? I mean, it was like different snacks. It was like they had beef jerky, they had cereal, they had graham crackers, they had fruit cups, um, juice pouches. So we got plenty of that. He brought that over here, and he was just like, nobody else wanted it. Did we want it? And I was like, you don't have to tell me twice. And I was like, sure. Like I said, he brought it over here. Like I said, I'm very grateful to have people around me that care about my kids and that actually think about my kids. We came from Memphis. We do not have any family here, so we just kind of like, we all we got. And like I said, I try to make the best of every situation that I have and that's been thrown at me. I don't know if I told you all or not, but I am now facing another health scare, another health episode, whatever you want to call it. I'm facing another one of those. Like I said before, the headaches have not went away. I am now to the point where I am now vomiting, and I'm tired a lot. I drink water. I notice that sometimes I see black dots. Sometimes I see black dots in my vision. I tried to get my glasses reevaluated, but she told me I needed to see a neurologist. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Basically, I do not want to be cut in my head, and that is another thing with the endometriosis. Is that endometriosis is linked to migraines. So I'm still having migraines even after my surgery. Now, with the surgery, he took out as much as he could, and I'm okay, but I think I pushed myself too much, because technically the inside of my stomach is still not healed up. There is a portion of my stomach that I cannot feel, and I'm going to, without being graphic, and somebody thumb in my video now, I'm going to try to show you where I'm numb, just to give you, so like right, and I didn't see it. So about like right here, I cannot feel anything. Like all this right here is numb. So I am not healed all the way because my nerves and everything have to mend back together. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. I do want to thank every single body. Oh my God. I really, 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 really want to thank everybody that has sent me sticker books. Now, I'm not going to show you all, but I will tell you, I'm blessed. Um, I'm super blessed. So the other thing that I was going to talk about too is that because of the headache situation, I'm not able to work. So YouTubing will have to be um, a form of income. And with the form of income, I have to have 1,000 subscribers and I have to have 4,000 hours of watch hours. Now, none of this costs you anything. To watch my videos doesn't cost you anything. To hit the subscribe button doesn't cost you anything. So I will really, really, really appreciate if you all would just subscribe, share my videos, watch the videos, because again, I really, really, really was looking forward to going to work. Between the migraines and the coronavirus and the actual store that I was going to try to work at, it was like my local supermarket over here. They closed. Um, so there's not many restaurants, there are not many stores around here that I could work at and be here in time enough when my kids get out of school, because sometimes my husband is not here. He is going to pick up an extra shift, just to try to bring some stuff in together. Miles' birthday is coming up April 1st. Well, you all know rent is due April the 1st, so we're just trying to find different ways to coincide stuff. Um, we have gotten rid of some stuff, like bills that we don't need. Like, we do not watch cable. We do not have cable. We have just a basic TV. And we watch that and we get movies from the library. So, I think the only extra bill we have is like Netflix. And that's because I wanted it, because I watch Netflix. I think we used to have Hulu. They don't really have anything. Not that I was like, oh my God, I need to watch. They don't really have anything like that. So I gave up Hulu. And there's another app on my phone that is free. It's called Tubi. 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 If you look up Tubi, it's a free download. And I watch movies on there as well. So, like I said, we're cutting down costs in every way that we can. But there's always room for improvement. Emotionally, I'm doing okay. I do have my moments where I am not on this camera and I'm on the couch and I am on the verge of crying. And sometimes it's like I don't even know why I'm crying. So I could look at somebody else and they could be crying and I'm just like, oh my God. I start crying. Or if I see somebody on the TV crying, I'm crying. So my emotions are just like, let's do crazy stuff. Let's do this. Let's do that. So yeah. I have been dealing with hot flashes. The only thing that gets me through these hot flashes is if I have a fan on me, the window is open, and I am eating sherbet ice cream. Y'all, sherbet ice cream is the bomb. Like, where have you been? Like, I have not had sherbet ice cream since I was a little kid. So, um, that is a side effect of the medicine. There are many more side effects, but I have not had those side effects. The only side effect that I've had to this shot, and the shot is called Lupron, was the hot flashes. Everything else that they say that you could feel and you get, I don't get it. And that's why I say everybody's body is different. You know, some people's bodies can handle stuff better than others can. So when you're talking about medicine, you can't really just say that, oh, that's that. No, because everybody's body is different. Um, like I said, the only thing I'm dealing with right now is hot flashes. And like I said, back at my window, normally I don't have both of them going, but I can either have the window up with the screen, or I have the fan on me and I eat ice cream. And then I'm cool. Because like I said, I got a lot of backlash after I said that I have to take Lupron shots. Well, for me to keep me from flaring up, to keep me from not having to hold a heating pad, to keep me from being stuck on my couch for days at a time, I have to take that Lupron shot. It is a must that I take that Lupron shot. So that's all I've had to deal with. I am super happy that my story has helped others. There are a couple of women that have went to go get their own self checked out just because they're like, okay, I should take care of myself. I encourage all women to take care of themselves. Like I said, we could get wrapped up in these titles of being somebody's wife, somebody's mother, somebody's daughter, somebody's niece, somebody's aunt, somebody's friend, that you forget about you. You have to go to sleep with that body. You have to deal with that, not the mother, not the children, not the husband, not the aunts and uncles. They don't have to deal with that. It's you that have to deal with that. So, like I said, I encourage everybody to, if it hurts, go get it checked out. Just go get it checked out. It's simple. It can either be bad or good. And you can't be any worse than what you think you are. There's somebody right now that is just super worse than you. It could, like I said, it could be way worse than what you could think that you think it is. It could be something, you could be thinking of something worse, and then you can go to the doctor and that's, oh, just take this cream. It could be something simple that you can do to fix it. But don't wait too late like I did, and you have to end up in the hospital and be put to sleep. That was my fear, was being put to sleep. I have not had to be put to sleep in over, I want to say 6 years. 6 years. The last time I was put to sleep, that's when I was in Memphis. And I take that back. It wasn't 6 years. I came here in 2017. Yeah, I came here in 2017. So that was like, what, 2000? Miles was in 2010. So it had to be something after 2010 because I was done having kids. So 2012, 2013, something like that. But that was the last time I was put to sleep. And like I said, this time it just, anytime, there's a risk that anytime a doctor puts you to sleep. So, yeah. yeah, I think that is it. Like I said, if you all have any questions for me, I am more than happy to answer them for you. Um, like I said, please go over to my Facebook page, Thrifty Crafty Queen, because I will go live there as well. Just because I cannot go live on here, because on YouTube you have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live. What else? I do still have the planner pouches. Now I made another one, oops, which was this one. So this one fits my print pressions. Let me show you all. So it fits this one. So like I said, I use this as my catch-all. Um, and like I said, for these not pencil, but for these planner pouches, I have a whole drawer full of them. So like I said, if you don't want to subscribe to my channel, but you want to support me in some type of way, you could buy I cannot talk tonight. You could buy a planner pouch, and I think I got this upside down. Yep, upside down. But yeah, this is normally how they fit. And like I said, I'm going to start offering the satin on the inside. I just have not made one with the satin on the inside because nobody has bought one that wanted one, with the satin on the inside. Now, I'll only do the satin on the inside if you request it, and I will let you know right up front that, hey, I'll do it, or not this time. And then also these bow clips. That one's yellow. And this one can go like this. Well, move it back. But she can go like that. So really cute. So like I said, we got the coronavirus going on, and like even with the coronavirus, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but with the coronavirus, it's like something is on the news every 5 minutes about this coronavirus. Your president, that man, he doesn't. Never mind. As you can tell by my face, I'm not impressed. So, like I said, it's something every freaking 5 minutes. And it's getting scary, because even when we go to the store around here, people are wearing gloves. Like, I had my gloves from when I was in the hospital. When I came home, like I said, I had my whole little setup next to my bed, and I had some gloves left over. My husband, because he works in the fast food industry, he's a manager, he wears gloves. So what they have done is that they are closing all the bars, all that kind of stuff. Even fast food restaurants, they're closing the inside, the dine-in part of the restaurants. So now you can only go through the drive-through. So, that's a tough one. Yeah, I'm just like, and it's like, oh my God. So you have to like, it's like I said, it's a lot going on, and it all happened very quickly. I will say I'm glad that I had my surgery and I'm out of the hospital and I'm back home before all of that corona stuff started, because literally they're not letting people go home. And there is no telling how long I would have had to stay at the hospital. The hospital that I went to, um, the one of the ladies that works there is a church member of mine, and she said that with the hospital now, they have different protocols. Now you have to call the hospital before you try to go visit anybody. So they're locking the hospitals down. So like I said, I'm just glad that I'm home and I don't have to deal with that, and I'm I'm cool and I'm okay. Um, but yeah, that was like that happened really really fast. So I'm just trying to ride these last ride these last weeks out until the 30th. And then, like I said, hopefully we can get back to regular scheduled programming. Um, Videos will still be coming. They may be a little different. Um, I may have to get back to doing voiceovers now because my kids, like now, it's almost 12 o'clock at night, and this is the only time that I can get them to at least until I have a better schedule. Tomorrow I'm going to work on having a better schedule as far as how the day goes. Like I said, today was our first day, so it was just kind of like in the air. We were trying to get work done, and they have a certain time where they have to turn in their work. Um, we do attendance through email, so I have to my other two older two boys. They have Chromebooks, so they put in their attendance themselves, and then I have to do the attendance for my younger two. So, like I said, with all the emails I was getting, it was just like I said, today was a lot. Again, it was a lot, because I had so many different emails to go through to separate. Okay, whose teacher is this and whose teacher is this? What I'm more than likely going to have to do is put their teachers in an envelope. Well, not in an envelope, but in different folders. So I don't get confused, because if once they're all in just like that one, as soon as I open my phone and I touch the email and it's just like all of them are just like I get confused. So I'm going to have to separate those as well. So I'm going to use some of that time where they're doing their work in the morning to do some work, as well as far as filming and emails, attendance, and um, there was something else I needed to do. Oh, setting up the planner. Oh my God. Setting up the planner for my kids, um, because I'm going to need that now. And it just so happened that I was sent this, so I'm going to put this in their planner. I am super happy. I wish I could find some more of these. Like, I wish. Yeah, I wish I could find some more of these, just to put in planners. But that is something that I'm going to be doing tomorrow, which is setting up their planners. Like I said, all of my other planners are good to go. Everybody has been wrote in. I did all that I needed to do. I will tell you that I have added a faith section in my planner, and that's here. Um, I just feel like I did get out of touch with faith planning. So that is something that I want to do and be consistent about. especially like now I'm getting ready to go through a whole nother health situation. So I want to be centered and focused. I want to have good energy around me. I do want to prosper. I do want to get better for my sake and for my kids' sake and for my family's sake. So um, I definitely want to get better. Um, what was another thing? Oh, I have been asked why don't I vlog anymore about my health? Um, I do. Um, it's just kind of hard because when I do get on here and I do post those videos, like I said, I heard another YouTuber saying she took the words right out of my mouth. You you kind of get unmotivated. You don't really get motivated when you see people clicking and you don't see any comments. You kind of like, okay, not really motivated. Um, but like I said, by me getting back into faith planning, and I'm going to woosah, calm down, breathe in, breathe out. So I'm going to start back doing some vlogging. I'm going to try not to overwhelm you, so I'm just going to randomly vlog and see how it goes. And yeah, I think that was it that I wanted to blabber about. Like I said, I do have a wish list on Amazon. Um, if you have not checked out the description down below, please, 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 please check out the description down below. There's very valuable information. I have new links on my Instagram, so if you can, do that. And yeah, so I think that's going to wrap up. I guess you could call this like a chit chat vlog, coronavirus vlog. But yeah, so that is it. I'm going to take my tail to bed because I have to be up at, what time, Amber? 8 o'clock. Yeah. So, like I said, when we got up this morning, they got up, brushed your teeth, washed your face, ate breakfast. The only thing different is they didn't put on clothes because we still had sleepy clothes on, so I was not about to tell them to get dressed and get back. We just they grabbed what they needed. We came to the kitchen table, sat in the dining room. Everybody did their work. We took a 30-minute break, and then we came back, finished it on up, and then we were done for the rest of the day. We were done about 12. So, like I said, they were really like trying to get done doing what they were supposed to be doing because they had deadlines to meet and all of that stuff. So, that was something that they had to pay attention to. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, so like I said, we get up at 8, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, and it takes them about 20 minutes to do that. So about 8:20, they'll start their schoolwork, and we'll work all the way up into whenever they get done. So yeah. So like I said, I'm going to end this right here, and yeah. So please, please, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up. Go over to Facebook. Go over to Instagram. And click on those links. Alright. I will see y'all next time. Bye.